Why hello there, fancy seeing you here in the world of Deflector. Today we're going to be jumping back in and doing some more gameplay with the other characters, mostly the... I want to say Gunslinger. I was going to do Slasher first, but I think Gunslinger might tickle people's fancy a little bit more because it's what you expect from something like this. With the Boomerang character Eradicator, people were pointing out the obvious in that the Boomerang felt kind of weird and unusual to use, whereas the Gunslinger is exactly what you expect from a bullet hell style game like this, where you have, you know, a gun and can fight back. The Slasher is very melee focused, and what's in your head is probably correct in how he plays. So we're gonna go with the Gunslinger first, and I can come back and do stuff with the Slasher later. Now, I'm gonna go with the Alpha build for Gunslinger because it is the base version of the Gunslinger. The Gamma is actually one I unlocked on stream just over the past weekend, and I've got very little experience with it, but for the sake of trying to show off Gunslinger, I want to go with the raw base experience, and we can look into the extra stuff a little bit later on. For now though, Gunslinger has triple dash, same as the Eradicator, has a gun, can just shoot, but you see the little white radius bar below us down there. Every time we shoot, we're losing some of that energy. And what happens is, if you run out completely, our battery is run out. Our gun is now depowered, and instead of shooting fast, you shoot slow. And the way that you recover your battery is with your Deflect, which is still your opposite button. It's very similar to the Eradicator's Deflect, in that it will bounce bullets back in this radius in front, and by bouncing bullets back, you recharge your battery. You can either keep your battery charged without it running out completely, or once the battery runs out, you've got to recharge the entire thing before you can go back to shooting quickly again. We're going to come to the minefield first real quick. And we'll start in here and go to the magnet area and fight other robots. Robo versus robo action. Magnetic fields. Hop, skip, and a doodle up here. And we have some support-based stuff. Spike armor. No longer take damage when touching enemies, but instead we hurt enemies when we touch them instead. Or taking damage, of course. Nah, give me this one. I want to make it so that I don't take damage. Now, Bomberman over here is a new one that I've unlocked. Bullets deflected by skills have a chance of becoming bombs. Sure, I've actually not seen this one before, so this is going to be a learning experience for the both of us. I'll take a damage mutation room. Let's come in and shoot some dudes. And, yep, it's what you expect. We can just straight up shoot guys. Your aim, attention to aim will pay off here. Obviously, because you want to be able to aim a bit better. More pinpoint accuracy than the Boomerang was requiring. We've now recharged our battery. If I make the effort to consistently keep deflecting as we fight, I'll keep my battery charges up a lot more instead of when it runs out. You're kind of encouraged. The optimal way to do this is to not let your battery run out in the first place and just keep deflecting as you're shooting quickly. However, that can understandably become quite difficult over time. Bone Claw, deflecting releases 3 bones in a line. I like this one. This one's really good. It has no real requirement. It just shoots bones when you deflect bullets, and it's good. Now, my ultimate ability drops a turret on the ground that is going to shoot enemies for me. Look how good this is. Look how good this is. It's just a turret, and it just shoots dudes for me. Look at the turret go. It's an amazing ultimate ability, and it feels incredibly snappy and good to drop it down. It's just a big damage increase. However, the turret comes with different flavors, because what the turret does is it will duplicate the attack, the last attack that you did when you drop it. So, for example, if I shoot my basic rifle and then drop it on the ground, it will emulate the basic rifle. If I shoot the shotgun before I drop it though, now it's going to start shotgunning. However, what it will not do, as you can see here, is deflect bullets. So basically, when you drop the shotgun on the ground, you're doing so because you want it to cleave a bunch of enemies nearby. Since the basic projectile from the regular gun cannot go through enemies or hit more than one at a time, what you're really doing here is dropping the shotgun to hit multiple dudes next to each other. However, 9 out of 10 times, I still like dropping the rifle instead, just the regular little rifle shotgun. Mostly because, to me, clearing off one enemy quickly is better than clearing off trying to cleave a whole bunch of dudes at once. Now, where's There he is. There we go. I wanted to get some ammo reload before committing to running out. But we're gonna run out here, doesn't matter. Moving forward, moving forward. Quickly trying to make my way through the mines. The magnetic field. Die, little dude. Deflect. Pop through there. Boom. Deflect. Now, I've since unlocked a bunch of new... I'm gonna drop the turret here. Why not? Give me some stuff to deflect. Need that battery recharge. Thank you. Now, the bullet gun, the regular rifle gun, also has far better range than the shotgun, which to me also makes it... Did a bullet touch me in the back? Did a bullet touch my booty? Must have. That was weird. Pew pew. Die. It exploded. I've since unlocked a whole bunch of new mutations and unlockables, so we might get some fun new wild builds coming up. Now, as far as the shop is concerned, we've got another one down here. I've only got 600, so it's not really worth me going to the shop just yet. I could get some stuff, but I'd rather come down here and get this damage mutation instead, and hope that it's either the burst, the long barrel, or... No, I mostly want burst or long barrel. There are some upgrades I just want because they are, like, to me, my favorites as far as the aggressive mutations go. I think that... of course, I touched that right there. Oh, guided projectiles is also not bad. I think I'll go with that over the discs. So, using your active skill fires projectiles that damage nearby enemies. But that's whenever we drop... Ooh, I should put that... No, I can't put that there. It'll prevent me from getting Bomberman. If I stick this here, now we have there and there. And we want to keep moving around and make a nice tight loop around the Bomberman upgrade and get it maxed out as much as possible. I could take... If I take the sell room, I get some money for this. A little bit more cash for when I go to the shop. So I can buy out pretty much everything they have to offer. Yellow rocket. Elite enemy up here being annoying. I see, I see. I've run out of battery. My gun now shoots slow. Chase bullets, deflect bullets. I haven't got my turret ready yet. I was gonna drop my turret on you, sir. You've gotten lucky today. Damn, my battery ran out. I guess I have to rely on deflecting their little shots. Battery's almost recharged. Of course, I go back and dive into the bullet that was left behind this little... The charger enemies in the mines, by the way. Oh my god, those like snail enemies that run at you. They are the worst. They are my Achilles heel. They are my most disliked enemy in this area. You're gonna have an enemy in every area that you don't like, or at least I do. And my enemy in this area that I don't like are the chargers. Just start deflecting everything. Just start deflecting everything. The music's kicking in, dude. The dev team have confirmed that I believe they're working on releasing the soundtrack to the public, which is something I'm incredibly happy about because I want this soundtrack. I want it badly. No, dash through that. Drop turret. Go, my turret. Look at the turret go. It ends people, dude. It ends people. It's so good. Next room. Come straight in. Quick room clears. Quick room clears. Go with expediency. The greatest of speed. Where is... Oh. Charge dudes. Toad guys. Get out of my face. Luckily, I don't take damage from contact anymore. So the toad dudes popping up on top of me isn't the biggest drama in the world. However, what is the biggest drama in the world is the fact that I am being closed in on here. And this elite enemy up here dropping this line is actually doing a really good job at discombobulating me. Because I see the line, and I'm trying to walk around it instead of dash through it, and I should just dash through it, like so. It is not that dangerous. I'm making it more dangerous in my mind. You ever do that? You ever take a problem and make it worse? When you could deal with it a lot easier? There we go. Now, offensive mutation. Damage! Give me the damage. We have our first unlock on the Bomberman upgrade. Now, I could come in here and do this. It's actually a waste of time. It doesn't really do anything for me right now because that's part of a quest that we've already completed. And as it turns out, that is one quest that you cannot redo. I have completed that quest before. You get a battery for it. It's where you get the battery for the battery quest. However, doing it isn't necessary anymore because once you've rescued the prisoner and gotten on the boat. Well, no, actually, I'm not sure if the boat can be done again. Maybe you can do the boat again. Because the boat actually has a mini-boss on it that you don't see anywhere else in the game. And it would be a shame to not be able to fight that mini-boss again. Although, having said that, the prisoner rescue can't be done anymore either. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have gone and done that just to be able to see if I could do that side quest again. Anyway, we're going to the shop with 900... Oh, here we go. 900 bucks. I am 20 short of being able to buy everything here, although I can skip some life for now. So we'll take the support ones. Protective Dome. Using your skill deploys a Protective Dome for a few seconds, which is actually kind of handy. It means that my turret will now come with a dome around it, which is very, very handy. Grab the next one here. Decoy or homing laser. Dashing fires a laser is actually just kind of neat. It doesn't need to be broken or super, super, super silly, but just being this in itself is cool. The problem is it has terrible directions. It has terrible directions that don't help me much at all. So I'm just going to drop it anyway. It doesn't really matter. I want it for the sake of wanting it, and I don't matter too much about anything else. Increased damage dealt by deflecting bullets. This actually does work for pushing me down here. We have 3 and Bomberman now. This is good, and I'm 20 short. I took some money rooms, and I still couldn't afford all of it. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll go and do another money room over here and work our way towards getting to the end of the mine area. The magnetic fields. I keep calling it a mine. It's a magnetic field, which to me in my brain apparently translates to a mine, but it's not. I should drop a turret. There's the dome. Protective bubble. Lasts for a good hot second too. I like that. Pew 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 pew. Now this playstyle, as I was saying when I was first introducing the Gunslinger, is probably something that many of you are more familiar with and were expecting, right? That's why I was saying that. Being able to just run around, target dudes, and shoot them at will. You're not throwing out a boomerang and deflecting a boomerang back towards enemies, which is more of a skill shot kind of thing, right? That's what you would expect from a character that you may unlock later on in the game that requires you to be attentive and prepared to do a lot of high-end deflecting, which I actually think is not a bad idea to give you the boomerang guy at the start, because it kind of teaches you a lot about the fundamental mechanic of deflecting before you find other characters like the Slasher and the Gunslinger who play more typical, you know, more atypical of what you would expect from a game like this. And it just feels good, dude. It just feels good getting in here and shooting dudes in the face. Was it the Gamma, I think, upgrade back at the title screen that I didn't take? The new playstyle that I've unlocked for the Gunslinger is actually a laser. It is a held laser that constantly sits out, and you just wiggle the laser around and aim it at dudes. It's pretty crazy, actually, how much variety they can give to these characters. Very, I know I've said it before, but very, like, Risk of Rain inspired, where you have playstyles that suit you, characters that suit you, and once you find that fit... Oh yeah, look at all these charges getting stuck over here. Yeah, this is my style right here. No. Get them stuck. Get them stuck. I don't want you guys... No. The charges suck. We hate the charges. We hate these little... I call them snails because they look like little escargot. They're little snail backs on them. They're little shells. Stop it, you. I've got no battery, dude. I'm shooting slow. There we go. Means I can't kill these frog monster guys fast. There we go. Get blasted. What's that? Another one. Come on, man. These are universally my most disliked enemy. These frog things that come about. Drop my turret down. I get my bubble, which gives me a lot of protection, long enough for me to be able to... Oh, turret's trying. Turret's trying. Points for effort, turret. Points for effort. Deflect, deflect, deflect. Battery. There we go. I do love that every character, and I mean every character, in some way, shape, or form will have some incentivization to have them continue to deflect. I think Slasher, the sword guy, is the only one that doesn't have a direct secondary reward. Like with the boomerang character, you get more range on your boomerang after you deflect it back yourself, as well as there are some builds where it does more damage, where it grows bigger. There are things like that, right? Gunslinger wants to deflect because it recharges battery power, obviously. And Spark is very unique, but I'll just say right now that Spark's entire playstyle revolves around deflecting. Spark actually doesn't have a basic attack. It's all deflect, which is pretty cool because it gives you this dynamic where you need to deflect with everyone. The only one that doesn't directly benefit from it is the Slasher. However, Slasher's deflect is a full 360 radius, so they're all still kind of unique in a groovy kind of way. I like it. Drop turret. Shoot boss. Boss gonna walk in here, doesn't care whatsoever. I'm gonna sit here and deflect on top of these spinning balls real quick. And try and get some battery restored. I'm gonna back up before... Damn, I want deflects. Quick. I want deflects so I can get some battery recovered. Doing good damage so far. Good damage. This is, in my opinion, the hardest boss out of all of the 3 areas. I've said it before, and I will continue to say it, that this boss is the nightmare boss. Yo, okay, that was a really good placement for a shield. However, it did kind of scream me out of some battery. There we go. Nah, deflect it. Keep pew-pewing, dude. We're gonna get phase 2 in a second, aren't we? Yeah, here's phase 2. This is him trying to be aggressively annoying to me right now. However, he'll jump back to the middle in a second, and I can shoot him from here. I can't snipe him. That's like the fun part about this, is he's always... Yeah, that's me being... I'm chasing down the reds, dude. I love the idea that I aggressively want more reds to attack. To deflect, rather. And yes, deflecting these... Whoa, did that destroy them? Whoa. Did the bubble shield just destroy all those little droid things that he brought out? Dude, I did not. That's... Wow. That makes the shield really, really handy for getting rid of some problems on the screen. What in the world? I had no idea. I do think he is the hardest fight of all the 3 main boss enemies. The Hydra-looking enemy in the sea is annoying, but not nearly as bullet hellish as this thing is. He's literally a bullet hell enemy. Okay, the bullets were being stopped, but I forgot these actually got swords. And the swords are gonna go through the shield and hit me. As Gunslinger beat Field 6 times, we got an achievement unlocked. Yay! So I've got a new playstyle with it. Yes, that's pretty good. I actually did the flesh fields first last time. I didn't get a chance to show you how tough the final boss in the flesh area can be. So we'll go to the Toxic Sea first. We'll come down here and do this. I'll take the egg for now. I will attempt to do the egg quest. If the egg quest doesn't work out, I apologize. It may not. Bombs spawn periodically around the room and can be deflected. The bombs can be a double-edged sword because there are some enemies in the game, mostly in the mine, so I think I'm okay now, that can deflect as well, and they will deflect your deflected things back at you, so they play a little bit of ping pong with you, and the bombs rather, can get sent back to you, and I learned that the hard way. Obtain a shield after deflecting 8 times is actually really, really, really handy, and I would 9 out of 10 times take that. However, bombs spawning around the field to be pushed back into opponents is very cool, okay? It's very cool, and people want to see that. I know you do. Now, here we are in the Toxic Sea. I don't mind the Toxic Sea. The Toxic Sea is pretty cool. One of my favorite... There's a mine. This dragonfly enemy that shoots 2 rows of 4 bullets is one of my favorite enemies in the entire game because it's so satisfying to deflect their shots back. Mine. I should have said bomb. It's a bomb. It's literally a bomb. Oh, there we go. Deflect that. And we're going to drop a turret here and start blasting. Get him, my turret. Shoot the bomb. Oh, we got him. I didn't think we were going to get him. What? Yo, big mans. I need you to put more reds in the front. Deflect the bomb. Take the resources and bail out. I love how fast some of the runs can get. We'll take a DNA. We'll take a DNA room. Enemies explode when they die. It's a challenge room. Oh, no. And since it's a challenge room, it's going to be longer than the average room. So, higher chance for me to shoot the bomb, to be put in harm's way. I'm in danger. Let's drop this turret down here. Quickly try and get rid of some of these problems. I deflected that bomb. Where did it go? Yo, can you die, little dude? Kite around the room. Deflect bomb. What? I am terribly aiming these bombs right now. Can I aim these bombs a little bit better? Give me a new one. Give me a new bomb. I want to bomb these guys now. Thank you. What? What? Okay, I have no idea. Apparently my aim with the bomb is like the worst aim ever seen, ever. Period. No worse aim has ever been seen. Pew, 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 pew. Bomb. Shot. Yes, go. It's not doing the biggest damage right now, but it does get more damage later. I just realized I dropped a shotgunning turret instead of a bullet shooting turret. Always be sure to be aware of what kind of turret you're going to drop, and maybe change the shot that you did last before you drop it. Because what I have a habit of doing is deflecting and then going straight from a deflect into a turret, which results in the... Oh, I did it again, just literally right there. Which results in a shotgun turret. However, not too bad. At least... No, no, these guys aren't in range. Come closer. Come closer. Let him hit you. There we go, let him hit you. There we go. My poor little turret. I'm so sorry, my poor little turret. I've given you the worst option. I gave you the shotgun option when I didn't want to. Come over here. You can afford to stand in the toxic for a little bit. Like, don't freak out the way that I sometimes do about standing in toxic. You're allowed to stand in there until the toxic meter reaches the full bar. And only then... Yo, double bombs? Look... Angles, dude. Only once the bar reaches max do you actually take damage. You'll take 20 damage if the bar fills up. So you can actually walk in the toxic and dance around in there for a little bit and use it as some empty space for a tick. If you're getting, you know, crowded by enemies, you don't have to just stand there and take it, dude. Ooh, Punisher. We have a special upgrade. Killing an enemy has a chance to make bones fall from the sky for a few seconds, dealing damage over time to all enemies. You see these, you take them. We've maxed out Bomber. You see these special ones, you take them. They have wildly powerful effects. We're going to do another special room. Enemies fire bullets at you when they die, which is actually really annoying, but I will deal with it for now. Yo, leeches? Leeches, son? Leeches? Look how fast those guys died, by the way. Oh, there's the spikes. There's the spikes there. I see. I see. I see. Oh. 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 Look at all this deflecting, dude. I love these dragonfly enemies that shoot the 2 rows. You can get some thick... Oh, I didn't even see the bullets there. I was looking at the spikes. You can get some thick deflects going off of these dudes. Same with the leeches. These little leeches, when you shoot them, they shoot bullets out when they get damaged. Oh, it's already over. Long barrel! Here's one that I want. If you deflect 4 or more bullets, you release a wave that goes across the room. Long barrel is very good, however, we don't get to push up towards Spark with this. I'm just going to stick it down here. But long barrel is incredibly good, and I love it, and I take it every chance I get. This is the boat dock where I would otherwise come to hand over the battery, but I didn't get the battery, so it's just a free room that I can pass through. I'm on my way to the village with the egg. I'm hoping that I don't lose the egg along the way, but it's very possible that I might. We'll get an upgrade. None of these are pushing me towards the spark. What is this? What is this? It's rude is what it is. I'm going to take some currency. That's 50 more DNA that I can use to unlock stuff back at home. And we'll take a normal DNA room and continue to grind out our permanent currency so that we can unlock more good things later. Yeah, get some. Get some, dude. Just perish. Perish. Do me the favor of falling down and dying. Like I said, you can afford to stand in the bad stuff for a little bit. And that's a shotgun one that I just dropped because I'm stupid. But then again, if they... Oh, AoE damage. Oh, dude, look at the... Oh, my God, dude. Okay. The shotgun was not a bad call. We just obliterated an entire group of enemies with AoE shotgun explosive bone boy damage and my God, my deflects on those are not good. Dude, the bones. I don't think I've had a chance to show you the long barrel yet. There it is. That wave that came out right there. This is actually a really good enemy for long barreling. Look at that. Long barrel. Although... Go again, sir. I'm doing very little damage with these deflects, though. I need more deflect upgrades to make the deflect build feel more snappy, more powerful, more, you know, just more. I want to make it feel more. Get shot, sir. No? I thought he was going to continue. Enemies are spawning down here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, cool. This is actually kind of spooky because if I get too much damage, my egg might break, and I don't want my egg to break. Is that a shotgun? I just dropped a shotgun turret again. I've really got to get better at that, dude. I've got to be mindful. Be mindful. I want to shoot the gun one. Ah, good. There we go. We cleared it out without getting any damage. Give me the cells. We're going to go back to another shop. Give me the cells. Oh. Okay, drop this one. This is the gun one. Yep. Rifle one, I should say. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many enemies right there. The bullet hell is starting to pick up, dude. It's becoming actually hellish. Whoa. Another turret straight away. Lots of deflecting. This is a really bad spot to be stuck Oh, the bones, dude! Whoa! Dude, that was sick! There was like 5 bone spots overlapping on that one area. Dude, they died. If you were there on ground zero when all those bones came down, you were gone, man. Oh my god. That was insane, dude. Explosion. Point blank. Can't do much about it, son. Deflect. Deflect. Get the long barrel going. Get my battery recharging. Deflect. 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 Keep that battery nice and full. Deflect. Boom. There we go. Saving my turret for the last... No, second last room. Damn, we're not at the village yet. Every room between me and the village making me nervous over here. Quick, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes, yes, yes. I like what I'm seeing. I like the bones from the sky. Music kicking in, going in deep. And you just know that we're gonna get more... Oh, wait, you. One of my favorite enemies. Because I get lots of cool... Yes, dude. Big deflects. It's an 8 deflect every time. Guaranteed. It's sick. And we love it. Oh my god, dude. Here, drop this turret right here. I can stop some bullets coming my way with the big shield. And I can also get some damage going. Yo, long barrel. Pew, 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 dude. Get shot. Now, if I... Okay, they actually did go in the direction I wanted them to, at least. Come on, son. Die. Waste my time. Cheeky. Now, last room before the village. Let's cross fingers. Let's cross fingers. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That I don't get hit. There's already a lot on the screen. Can this little dude die really quick, please? Oh, don't shoot me with that. I just want to... The more enemies that are off the screen, the better. So if I want to kill the little guys first and the big guys last. Although, big dude here has isolated himself. So, thank you. Batteries run out. Get some deflects. Second big dude. Drop a fast shooting rifle. Yep. No, oh my god, dude. That was point blank. That was a point blank bomb and it missed. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Big manses. And get rid of the little dude first. Little dude's in the way. Now, if I was brave, I would run into this guy while I'm doing this. Since I damage enemies when I touch them, but not very much. Let me show you, let me show you. 25 damage, right? My gun is shooting for like 49, almost 50s every time. Every time I hit them. Okay, apparently he bit me or something. I was gonna walk in and touch him, and apparently he bit me. Oh my dear sweet god. Please do not, please do not, please do not, please do not. Oh my god. There is so many effects, dude. Wow. What? Bro. Bro. I'm trying to keep up with what just happened. That was ridiculous. Offensive mutant. I need to get up to the spark, dude. I can't get to the spark if I keep taking these options. Ridiculous. But we made it to the village. Do I still have the egg? I think I do, right? Well, here we go. We're going to talk to this thing. It's sitting here. It's eating these eggs. Doesn't want to move. We give it the really rare egg. And it's like, okay, I'll move. You gave me a really cool rare egg. Go inside the house. We get 50 DNA and we get 2 of the crystal stuffs. So some permanent progression upgrades there. At pretty much no real expense. We didn't get to go to a shop, but we've only got 420 gold. We'll go to a shop in the 3rd area. Toxic Sea! Hello, Toxic Sea. Fancy seeing you in the Toxic Sea. Ow, ow, ow. The elite leeches are really, really annoying. Get some battery restored right there. Shoot some... Wow, get some long barrel going. There's a lot of bullets, dude. That's a lot of bullets. It's so satisfying deflecting all these bullets and getting big, satisfying blowbacks on dudes. What hit me? What hit me? What hit me? Sometimes I can't even see what hit me. The bullet hell becomes too real. Yes, long barrel it. Long barrel it. Long barrel it. Yes, okay, I saw that bullet just there. No. No, long barrel it. Good stuff. I want burst. Give me burst. Give me burst and I'll have, like, all the main upgrades that I want. That was a shotgun one again, wasn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter. There's enemies nearby. As Gunslinger 200 enemies with deflecting bullets from your shotgun. Nice! We got another variation unlocked for the gun of it. That's the last one, I think. I didn't even realize I was close to finishing this. Look at the long barrels! Drop that turret in there. Don't mess with me. Look at all the yellows. Ow! I'm trying to deflect some reds to get some ammo back. Thank you, my turret. Turret did a good job cleaning out some of these dudes that were behind. The turret is so nice. Turret's like a really good best friend. Just a nice friend that's there to support you the whole way. Turret the bestie. Now, drop it now here. Wow. Yep. I even got behind the bomb. Man, my aim with this is trash. I can't shoot the bombs at all, dude. Long barrel it, long barrel it, long barrel it. The long barrel goes through enemies, so we're getting a lot of good cleave here. The enemies behind the elite are almost dead. Just from long barreling and my turret alone. Bomb. Okay, collateral damage. It exploded over here, but it still got him. Doesn't matter. Moving forward. I've taken a little bit more damage here than I would like to have taken, but, you know, that happens. That happens. Turret. Get out of here. The bones, dude. Oh my god. Whoa. I was kind of worried in that the bones may not get a chance to really shine, and I'm like, how am I going to show you guys how the bones work if they just don't want to cooperate? Oh! Nah, they're cooperating, dude. They are cooperating. I think I've got a shotgun on the ground again, but that's actually okay because we are in a big cluster of AoE right now. Oh! Oh! Okay, that I can't get out. There we go. Oh! Okay, taking a little bit of damage there. Oh, the bones may have been... There we go. Some deflect stuff. I can go up this way. Taking damage there was going to be hard to avoid. That was a really tight spot. That was just damn. Damn. All right. Toxic Sea Boss. You know it. You love it. You love to see it. You hate to fight it. It's tentacles. Oh, we're going straight with this, are we? So thankfully, unlike with some characters, the boomerang guy, I don't have to concentrate on deflecting at the same time. I can just kind of hold an aim in any old direction. Deflecting the bombs give me ammo back, by the way, so that's actually really nice. I can just hold my aim in an appropriate direction and shoot, and I have consistent damage. I don't have to worry about multitasking boomerang and deflecting said boomerang at the same time, which can become very, very, very hard to manage in the greater difficulties and upper echelons of trying really hard to not suck. Hello? Little popper, look at him popping up there. Hi. I'm gonna shoot lots of red at you. See, dip into the sea. Dipping into the drink for a second is not a problem. It is not a problem at all. Right, I'm gonna shoot. Drop turret. There we go. Stop some of these yellows. And my turret's gonna help me by shooting a different one than what I'm... What are you shooting at? It's just... Oh no, the turret's broken for the fight. It doesn't know to aim at the tentacles. Is it trying to aim at, like, the main body of this creature? What are you aiming at, dude? He's shooting straight down. Maybe the shotgun's the way I've got to go? Whoa, the yellows. I thought it was going to be reds. There we go. Let's drop... Whoops. Well, I dropped shotgun in the water. Not where I want it to go. Ow. So that's kind of whack. Oh, it's dead. Don't worry about it. Okay, so the turret wasn't helping as much as I wanted it to on there. I guess we've discovered something that might need some fixing? Maybe? I don't know if that was just something that I did wrong or if the turret's a little bit silly. Doesn't matter. The fight's over. Come back. Heal up. And now we move into the living flesh area. Let's go and deal with some flesh. The flesh. Now, this area is home to probably one of my most hated creatures in the entire game. The kamikaze guys that run at you and blow themselves up. Now, attaining a shield after deflecting 8 is incredible. If you think about where we just were, we would have had a lot of shielding. However, a flying turret that follows you and deflects bullets is also nice, but it also pushes us towards Spark. And I'm not going to get too many more opportunities. Ah, an offensive one. Enemies eventually teleport to random locations. That's okay. I can live with that. We've got the mouths, the little tongue lasher boys in this area. Yes, big deflects, big deflects, big deflects, big def... I couldn't deflect in time. The time between finishing with a regular rifle shot and then going into a deflect is sometimes a little bit lengthy. So I could not do it in time. That tongue was dangerously close to touching me. There we go. There we go. No. Damn, they really are just all over the screen right now. If I didn't have immunity to being touched, I'd have been touched a couple of times by now. No, die. No, die. Gross. Huh? Oh my, he appeared down there and then the teleport proc put him next to me before... No, dude. No. No, 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 no. Oh my god, get me out of that corner. Putting yourself in a corner, not smart. Yo, second turret. We built up some turret meter real fast. There we go. Okay, that was pain. Bullets pass through enemies. My bullets? I'm not sure if that means my bullets, but I'll take it anyway because I need to get this spark upgraded. But my bullets? Interesting. I don't know if it's my bullets. Give me the core upgrade now so I can get some more on spark. No. Die. Little kamikaze dude trying to run at me. No. No. Oh, I'm out of... Yep. Battery. Power. Running low. There we go. I love the idea that if you take upgrades that give you things on the screen to bounce back, like the bombs, there's a bone one. There's a lot of different little... Yo! Little exploding dude. There's a lot of them, but the fact that they actually count as deflects, so it recharges my ammo, that is such a good idea. It gives more value to these kinds of items on the ground, and just makes you want to push them, dude. It's like, besides the fact that it's already there to do a job, it gives added incentive to push things around. I like it. Like that. Pew, pew, pew. Die, die, die. Bang, bang, bang. I'm almost out of ammo, and I don't want to have to start from scratch. Instead, there we go. I'll delay for a moment. Now, let me look at this real quick. I've got to go up, so we may as well take this. Get some extra life, fill in spark a bit more, and we're off. Life restoration. Thank you. I'll take it. I don't always find life, but when I see it, I try and take it if I'm already down. You know, if I'm down a solid 30-40 life, always worth taking. Drop a turret here, and now I'm going to start poking my face out and try and deflect and get a lot of damage happening in one spot. That's still ridiculous, dude. I can't believe how effective that bone is. Like I said, if you see a special upgrade, you take it. You just take it. The special upgrades are always amazing, which is partially why... I focus so much on unlocking new specials whenever I finish a run, and I have my resources to invest into something new. I try and make sure it's special stuff. Okay, son, what I got... Oh, yeah, come off at the... Yeah, you were stuck. Don't even try and pretend you weren't stuck. He's sitting there all like, no, it's a strategy. A lot of little kamikaze dudes at the moment. A lot. Damn, there's a lot of them. Look at how annoying these little kamikaze dudes are being right now. Oh, the smooth moves. Smooth. Smooth. Get lots of bones. It's good, dude. Lots of bones dropping down. Oh, you're the one that's left. There you go. Die. Life back. Good. Only down 6 life. I'm trying to think of what I want to go to an arena and do one of these before the end to get as many upgrades as possible. So if I come down this way, I can hit a shop, get some money, hit a shop, and then go and do an arena. There's one, there should be one in every single biome, but I haven't done one yet on this run, and I wouldn't mind doing one just to do, put it in the video, get it out of the way, get those upgrades. I don't find them 100% necessary, but if you're achievement hunting especially, I find that the arenas are invaluable for getting some achievements done. For example, the Gunslinger has an achievement to kill 30 enemies in a single room using your turret. So your turret has to get the killing blow. And at first I thought, well, that's going to be really hard. Sometimes you don't even get 30 enemies in a room. And even then, you have to make sure you don't accidentally kill some with other causes. No, the arenas, especially third biome arena, like whatever your third is, where you get lots of enemies spawning. Easy, dude. Easy done. Finished it on stream just over the weekend. I think it's how I unlocked the laser gun for the Gunslinger, actually. And it was really actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, like, more tedious. It was tedious in the sense that I had to make sure I had my gun charged up, my turret charged up. But fun in the sense that once you drop the gun, if you have, like, a good build, I was trying to get them all mobbed together and then drop the shotgun and have the shotgun kill them all really quickly. It was pretty good, pretty good. Yo, music doesn't care whatsoever right now. Music's going in. Get some DNA, get some of this, and I'm here. I've got the money. Buy the life up. I don't care. Do it. Come down here and do the elite room. Okay, the music was just letting me know that I was cool for a second there. I don't know why it was going in so hard when we weren't really doing anything special. We were just moving between areas, dude. It was... Whoa, dude. Okay, the bones become ridiculous. Damn, dude. Oh, we've got an elite guy with shrapnel around him. If I go inside his little area, I get damaged. Very annoying enemy for the slasher to deal with because he uses a melee sword. But he does have a ranged option, which I didn't know about at first, but he does have quite a few good ranged options. We'll get to him when we get to him. Die. Thank you. Perish. 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 See, now you guys are just delaying the inevitable. Can you die for me? I'm glad we're doing over 50 damage per shot now, though. I was seeing the 49s, and I thought to myself, no, dude. 49 damage is not what I want. I'm gonna drop the turret to kill that little elite guy as quick as possible. The elite bomber dudes don't blow up when they run at you. They actually just, like, daze themselves and then come back and try again. They're really annoying. There we go. Lots of big damage. The turret is just so handy, which is why you want to deflect as much as possible. A benefit that everyone gets from deflecting is that you... He got me. Oh my god, the tongue got me. Is that you build meter incredibly quickly if you just deflect a lot of bullets. A lot, like right now. These cephalopod, nasty looking little things are going to be annoying, and I'm going to build up some meter. There we go. I do this so that I will have a use of my special ability when I get to the next room. Ah. Damage. Damage. You giving me options, and one of those options is damage? I'll take it, sir. I'll take it. Oh. Lots of bones. Ow, I'm stepping on the area's bones. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your flesh. I didn't mean to step on your flesh. I received some pain because I did that. Shoot regular gun. Now activate turret. Yo, get out of there. Oh. Long barreling into spikes. Dude. Oh, that was so good. Deflective weapon. Your main weapon has a chance to deflect bullets. Huh. Or enemies have a chance to explode when hit with primary weapon. Now, this does not help me to get more spark, whereas this does. So, by process of elimination, I'm taking this. My regular gunshots can deflect bullets. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, some life. Thank you. I need this. Not a bad thing to get whatsoever. If that sounds bad to you, then I don't know what sounds good to you, but it sounds fine to me. Alright, drop turret. Let's go, dude. Let's go mode. Let's go mode. Get them, my turret. Get them, my turret. No, enough of that. I've had enough of you, buddy. Deflect. Build the ammo back up. Shoot this little dude here. Dodge the mouth. Come over here. Bounce the bomb. Bounce bullets. Get more ammo. Bounce bullets. More ammo. The battery is good. Bounce bullets. More ammo. And then bounce everything. Get more. I love it, dude. It's like, you can play the game different ways. You can play the game not really thinking and just run around and do whatever you want. Or you can, like, be really attentive and mindful of things. And kind of, like, min-max what you're doing. And it feels good. It just feels right, you know? Yeah, go ahead. Try and shoot bullets while you're inside my dome. That's what you should do. Try and shoot bullets in the dome. The Dome of Doom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. More dome. The turret Dome of Doom. Damn. Oh. I want to come around here. And, whoa, there's two of them. I was going to say lure you away, but there's actually a double of you guys. So I'm going to drop another turret down, because I'm getting a lot of turret uptime, because I'm deflecting a lot. See, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Aw, man. They put the crystals there. It doesn't matter. The arena's going to give me stuff as well. This also just prolongs the run, so you guys get to see more of the Gunslinger. Now. Whoa, dude. Now, the problem with the arenas, especially on level 3, because this is the third time, like the third biome for the run. It's gonna get scary, dude. It's gonna get real scary in a hurry. The amount of bullets, the amount of enemies, the amount of... Ooh! The amount of nonsense that can end up on the screen becomes frightening. However, I'm banking on the fact that we're gonna get some really cool, big, explosive damage as a result. Speaking of explosive damage, they're right on top of me. Little kamikaze dudes, no thank you. Yo! No. Hold up, shoot gun, drop turret. What hit me? I was behind turret. Dude, look at what's going on over there. It's, yo, Die. Thank you for playing, sir. No. Tongue's coming at me. No tongue, please. Just deflect. Just deflect a whole bunch, dude. Just start deflecting. Alright, drop. Shoot. Kill like one or two of them and you get bones everywhere, dude. That's insane. That's wild, dude. Lots of deflecting. Is that my meter filled again? Good. Turret comes out. Okay, I'm getting too close to the shrapnel around those elite guys. That's what's hitting me. Look at all the bones. Look at all the AoE proc. The long barrel coming out. Still no burst. I'd love to get some burst. Probably too late for burst now. If I had burst on top of the long barrel and all this other stuff happening, it'd be really good. There we go. Wait, who's left? Someone's alive. Where? Of course it's a frog monster. Why would it not be one of these things? Drop. Center mass. Yep. Just bounce all of it. Turret down again. Ow, guy walked into my dome with his stupid shrapnel AoE nonsense on him. Turret's doing a great job down there. Turret's being a legend. New turret. Continue being legend. Nice. That's a lot of tongues, dude! Of course, one's gonna get me. Oh, it's holding me in place. The little bomber guys can get me easier. Oh, they're getting me, dude. That was like 5 or 6 tongue dudes spawning. That was scary, man. No, drop turret. And then hide behind here and avoid tongue action. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay. That got really scary there, dude. I've got like shrapnel around me now. Get some life back, thankfully. We get some crystals. We get a damage mutation. Oh, look, another bone claw. Or deflective weapon, but I'm not really keen on deflective weapon. I want this bone claw. Which does go left and does allow us to get around the back here. Pretty good, pretty good. Where was my exit again? Here, there we go. So even though I got some damage and took some heat, we got some life back at the end of it, which is pretty good. Now I could do... Oh, I need the shop. Challenge room for the DNA. Enemies spawn a blood bomb when they die. No, that's the worst, dude. So now when the enemies die, they will spawn the little kamikaze blood bomb. These little things that are glowing right now. I don't want more to be spawned. I want less to be spawned. I don't want to deal with them. They're annoying. The game understands, dude, when they say, oh, we're going to give you a challenge. What they really mean is, we're going to make you regret your decision. We're going to make you regret taking a challenge room. We're going to make you think that, you know, oh, yeah, you want to get those resources? You want that DNA? You're going to earn that DNA. Stop it. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Thankfully, you can't just bait them. They stand still for a second. They go, they make like what I like to think is like a little R2-D2 noise. I don't know if you guys, you know, are hearing the same thing I am, but I'm definitely hearing a little. Yeah, it's like a little. Wah! They're like screaming before they go. I didn't even see that one. I was looking at the one over here. Damn it, dude. So wait. If they're naturally spawning as a blood bomb, and you kill them, they become another blood bomb. Man. It makes sense, but it's also really bad for me. Die. And look, he becomes another one. Oh, you're annoying. I'm doing 82 damage, though. Well, on the little dudes. Bigger dudes are still taking 51. Fair enough. The worst part is these little guys aren't, like, something that I can deflect properly either. Oh, that's right. Third area challenge room. It's going to be a long one. There's going to be a lot of bomb dudes to deal with here. If I can get a lot of, like, AoE spike stuff happening, though, that might be pretty handy. More. I need ammo. More. I need ammo. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep spitting lots of stuff at me, dude. I need... Oh, oh my, did you see that? They all died. All the little blood bombs came out, but they all died from the spikes. That was sick, dude. I love it. I love it so much. That was so good. Damn. Damn. That was sick. Okay, shop time. We've got a little bit of money to spend. 470. I could get some DNA and some life back. I might do that. I mean, I want to get the... Nah, we'll just do this. I want to get these, but they're used for unlocking new mutations. And I've got one right here anyway. I can just come and do this. Don't be the same thing. Dashing damages me? Oh, come on, dude. That's a really bad one to get for this kind of area, too, where I get the tongue guys that are going to hit me if I don't dash. Really? Man. And I've tested it, too. The dash does, like 10 damage to you. It's not exactly insignificant. You really don't want to be dashing. Like, you think, oh, just like 1 damage per dash? No. Here, let me show you. 5 damage. Cool. And if you're, like, doing, like, 3 to 4 dash, like, cycles like I do, where you just spam dash to get out of the way or something, you're gonna kill yourself really fast. So I'd really rather not put myself in a position to be receiving lots and lots of damage by dashing myself into an early grave. Instead, we will drop turrets, and we will sit pretty behind our shield. I'm going to shoot the world's coolest bomb, which did hit, but didn't do much damage. It's fine. I'm mostly using the bombs as a way of getting ammo back anyway. And we're going to take this nice and slow and steady. Nice and slow and steady. And the game's going to spawn more dudes. Of course it's going to. And we're going to handle this smartly, alright? We're going to handle this smartly. And by smartly, I mean we're going to panic at the last second because enemies are closing in. There we go. Yep. This is good. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine and sublime. Drop little turret. Bully dudes. Shoot things. Deflect bullets. Keep ammo going. Deflect bullets. Keep ammo going. Deflect bomb. Keep ammo going. We're doing good. Stop. Boom. Get some, get some. Oh, this would be a good time to point out that I believe by the time you're seeing this video, Specimen 1 should be out. So I think I mentioned it in the last video as well, maybe. But Deflector has a demo, now 2 demos, basically demos. They're more or less demos. So let me just see what this room is really quickly. Enemies fire bullets at you when they die. Cool. So they blow up and they shoot a spread of bullets when they die. That's fine. Whatever. I can dodge again though. So Deflector Specimen 0 is a kind of demo that adds a bit of lore to the game, as well as if you beat Specimen 0, which is free, you can download these for free on Steam. It gives you a unlockable skin for the Boomerang Eradicator character. There is now Specimen 1, which I believe should be out right now, which is all about the Slasher, the sword character. It'd be more worthwhile talking about this in a Sword Guy video, but Specimen 1's releasing like around now, so I'm just worth mentioning it now. If you want to have a go at some Deflector without committing to buying and you want to try out a demo and see if it's for you, go ahead and download Specimen 0, Specimen 1. If you just look up Deflector, you'll see it in the related games anyway. And give them a play, have a good time, enjoy, and see if this bullet hell deflecting explosive madness is something that you want to have a go at. And it gives you a chance to try out these other characters too. Because if you're not a big fan of the Boomerang's playstyle, you've got Specimen 1 now with the sword, which is really fun. The sword guy is... Damn! I'm just standing still with these bullets that are coming out when they die. Between the Gunslinger with the turrets and the Slasher, they're 2 of my favorites to play, because the Slasher just feels satisfying. And Gunslinger with the turrets, it feels more like tactical. I feel like I'm a proper commando. I'm like, turret, shield, big damage, go, boom, boom, do big stuff, do it. It just feels satisfying. It feels so satisfying. And here's the last dude. Yes, die. I'm down 45 life before the last boss, but that's okay. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Because I have, as part of my talent tree, a second life. When I die, I come back with 50% life. So I've technically got like what, 120 life or so, 160, 20 life, whatever you want to say. Now, I really want to... I can't deflect just yet. I ended up finishing that last room without having any ultimate move saved up. So I want to... There we go. Drop the turret. And then deflect as many reds as we can. I'm trying to line myself up with the reds that are behind me. Keep my ammo nice and high for the big damage. I'm not going to... Okay, he's shooting yellows. Okay, I'm just going to shoot then. Nah, now you're shooting reds. Alright, dude. Yep. I just want to keep knocking these reds back to keep my ammo high. This is what I love about this, dude. I love the kinetic feel of it. I love how you can strategize, and the game is like you can think. Oh, big damage on that thing. Now, there's a bone wall currently going around the room that threatens to come and hurt me. So I'm trying to stay on the... Oh, there it is right there. You can see it at the top. It's coming back towards me. Oh, let's move down here. I'm trying to not have that get in the way. This is part of the fight that I didn't get a chance to show you in the last video for Deflector. Because he does a whole bunch of extra stuff if the fight gets a chance to prolong and go a bit longer. There we go. But we did it. We did it. Now we come out to the hub. We run down here. We heal up a little bit. And we move down into the final fight. This blood clot, nasty piece of work. People in my stream chat were actually hypothesizing, without knowing anything about the story. Their hypothesis was that what we're doing is fighting a cancerous cell. And that this is like the whole idea behind the game. That one little yellow, really? The whole idea behind the game is to build a powerful anti-cancer super soldier treatment. Which is a really cool idea. I didn't even see... Dude, where's the line? I didn't even see where the line was supposed to be. That was rude. You were nowhere near me and I couldn't even see where I was supposed to stand. Scum. You're scum. I need to deflect more reds. Get my ammo. Of course you'd... Oh, I tried to... Hang on. Little... Yep. Knock all these little... When they're small and compact, knock them away. Dude, you went so far. I thought you were going to stop. Drop turret. Turret's gonna stop these yellows. Just sit here and shoot it, dude. Just blast it. Just blast it. Ah, the skipping rope nonsense. Yes, 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 yes. I understand. I too understand being a mean peenie the way that you are. Cool. I love my turret. Look at turret go, just adding all this extra damage in here. Being such a lad, such a lass. You know what? I'm affectionately referring to my turret as female right now. She is amazing. I love my turret. Stop it. Ah, dude, I'm standing just barely off center. There we go. I'm trying to, like, squeeze in getting shots when I really shouldn't be. But considering I've got an extra life that I haven't really had to use yet, I'm feeling kind of confident that I'm alright. So I should take my time and, like, actually evade. You cheeky sausage. Having a boss that changes the colors of the attacks last minute is such a smart and such an asshole idea. The devs really... You guys are dicks. You guys know how to put something really, really, really mean in here for people to have to deal with. There we go. It's dead. Deflector! Title card. Deflector Early Access has been completed. More content will be added to the experiment very soon. Thank you very much for participating in the Deflector experiment. The console will shut down in 3 seconds. Thank you, Deflector experiment. I'm gonna put my points into stuff. Hey, under 1 hour run. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna finish unlocking a new special mutation. Clear landing. Dashing releases a wave that deflects bullets in the place you landed. That's actually amazing. Like I said, it's always... That's the last one! There's no more specials to unlock! No! I'll go offensive then. Let's unlock a new aggressive one. Offensive landing? Yo! Dashing releases a wave that damages the place you land? That's insane! You could double up on these and get really cool effects. That's the last... Oh no, these are the last two. Oh no, I'm almost done with unlocking the different mutations. Oh, I'm kind of sad now. However, on the flip side, I want to come over here and take a look at my Gunslinger and see what I've unlocked. I've finished unlocking for the Gunslinger. I don't think I've unlocked for everyone else yet. That's amazing. Killing an enemy with a mutation has a chance of restoring a dash charge. That's pretty cool. Now, your gun has reduced range but fires 3 bullets. That's amazing. So, besides the regular rifle, we now have a genuine shotgun-style build, by the looks of it, with the beta build. And Gamma is the laser gun. So you can see there's a lot of different ways to play with these characters. You've got different builds, different options. I'm going to come over here into my research. I've finished maxing out the immunity tree, so my life and healing and stuff is all kind of full. I'm going to come over to mutation, though. I'm currently in the process of slightly increases the bonus effect granted by damage core mutations. I want to finish maxing this out. So now my damage bonus to damage mutations is boosted the most. Increases the support granted by support cores. I want to get the damage increase, or effective increase to... No, actually. I want to increase my chance of finding special mutations. It's only 1%. I think it's 5 total once you finish all these. No, it's not. 1, 2... Oh, it's 6% by the looks of it. Nice. Well, I've used up all my resources anyway, but that's where I'm going to go next. I'm going to finish this up, then probably finish up the deflect, then finish up support. And then over here we have options of getting more options to pick at the start of runs. Start with 1 additional alterations on the DNA table. This is what I need to finish maxing out next, actually. You know how at the beginning of my DNA table I've got 2 different things I need to go towards to build a run? This option here will add more, so I have better options of what I want to go for with my build. Unlocking options and versatility. We love to see it. But I'm going to come back to the menu here. I was about to quit out, and I shouldn't do that. I should leave it here. I'm going to come over here and actually hover over... Hang on, let me come over here and hover over the Gunslinger. Here's the Gunslinger again. A lot of fun. If you guys enjoy, go check out Deflector, check out the demo, Specimen 0, Specimen 1, and have a good go with it and see what you like. But, with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed some more Deflector with the Gunslinger, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.